If you want a more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Cancer. Any placements? All right. In houses. All right. All right, Cancers. I feel like the message for y'all was like, hello, are you there? Okay, so I definitely feel like you're asking somebody something more than once. You're like, hello. You're gonna have to keep repeating yourself. I didn't even have to, but I just needed to, I felt the need to repeat myself. So, Cancers, like I said, they have an eclectic way of how they see shit or how people come to them and how people bother them. Okay, so you're gonna have to keep repeating yourself because everybody in the world seems to be deaf when it comes to the fact that you're talking. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I feel like you also could have Cancer in a prominent placement, okay, within your chart. I feel like you could have Cancer. You could have like Cancer second house, third, fourth, fifth house. All right. Technology might also be an issue for you. I just feel like you're just bored. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like you're just extremely bored. All right. Let's see. I feel like you're ready to get something off of the ground. Also be careful what you tell somebody because like I feel like every time you asking somebody something, I feel like somebody randomly just disappears or something. Okay. I feel like too, the reason these people are disappearing from you is because they can't help you. It's your angels or your spirit guides protecting you. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, or six or seven swords. Yeah. So I feel like if connections are dropping off, because that's what it looked like to me. I feel like connections are just randomly ending or dropping off, or connections are just, like abruptly just coming to like a screeching halt. I feel like that's because of some sort of like protection. It's like I feel like you're texting somebody and they're just communicative, and then all of a sudden they just fade to black. Now, this could actually be like you. All right, so maybe you just having like frivolous, flirtatious conversation, and then all of a sudden somebody just doesn't text back anymore. I feel like you're saying to yourself, like, okay, is somebody texting them and telling them not to text me back? Like, is somebody like? Because I feel like you keep checking something to see if somebody is paying attention, or if like you feel like you busted. Like, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, they like, oh my God, did this person know? Did they find out? Like, I feel like you do like random flirtatious stuff behind like your lover's back. I feel like you wanted to know if they found out about it. So maybe you left your phone open or something, or you trying to figure out if somebody picked up on what you're doing, or I feel like no, you're not caught. I feel like that person's just going through something. I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo. Leo's message was like, here, take this list. So I feel like the Leo that you're dating or something, they're going through something and they're not talking to you about it because they just don't feel like you're the type of person that they can communicate with about the situation. They would rather go to their friend or this person. They would rather go to this Sagittarius, or this is you. You would rather go to the Sagittarius and talk about it. All right, so somebody doesn't feel like they can talk to you about something. They feel like they got to talk to somebody else. All right, let's see. All right. Tell me the outcome here for Cancer. Yeah, it just seems like a whole bunch of awkwardness. I know that sounds crazy. It's like you talk to somebody and they're acting like aloof. You like, are you okay? They're like, yeah. I feel like you just keep opening up the same tab or something on the internet. All right. You're like, damn, this thing is broken. No, I feel like something is encouraging you to go outside. I feel like that's what it is. Maybe the weather is gloomy or something like that, but like I feel like something is encouraging you to go outside, to go for a walk, or to just get some fresh air, because like the world is very weird for you right now. I don't know why. I don't know what this is. I just feel like it's a, yeah, it could be a Sagittarius involved, but it could be a rising sign or something, but I just feel like it's a bunch of awkward stuff going on. Yeah, Neptune, the moon, crown chakra, Venus, all right, and the sun. So yeah, it's definitely a Leo around. It's definitely a Libra around. It's definitely weirdo or awkward energy around. Like you could sense this energy. So like I feel like instead of that, you're gonna engulf your time, energy, and effort into like a project, a mission, or something that you're trying to do because you need to go back into like your power. But I think that's probably what you already have been doing, and I think that's what somebody is like side-eyeing you about because you're aligning with your purpose. But I feel like you're trying to figure out how to put it all together and you really can't get it. So in lieu is kind of like fucking with you and making you like irritable, mad, sad. You just have a whole bunch of mixed of emotions because I feel like in one case you have to sacrifice something in order to get what you want, and then in another case you don't know how to get what it is that you're trying to obtain. So I feel like you're gonna find a way to figure it out. It's a lot going on. So maybe I like I said in the beginning, I feel like you're seeing everything, you're feeling everything. I mean, you are the moon. So I feel like you go somewhere and like, okay, this could be your home. You can go to your home and you can just, get some tissue and you're like, damn, this is the last roll of tissue, but you don't get paid till like 2 weeks from now or a week from now. You're like, damn, like if I was doing something else, I'd be able to have tissue. Like, shit like that. Like you're being really hard on yourself, and then the situation solves itself, and then you like, okay, never mind. Like it's something like that. I feel like you gotta just take a step back, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people were hard on you growing up and like making you feel like the lack was your fault. And so any lack that exists in your life right now has to do with time and money, all right? And so you're gonna have to find a way for those two to meet. Thanks.